Oh, good morning. It's beautiful out. I am on the beach. Probably can't see the ocean very well. Damn, there we go. Good morning. I am on Samoa Beach, north of my house quite a bit. I came up here to take a walk today because today I got the horrible news that my father has suffered a stroke. And as you can imagine, that's hit me pretty hard. I love my dad. I was listening to REO Speedwagon when I drove up here because that was one of his favorite bands. And we went to go see them live together one time after a baseball game. We went and saw the Columbus Clippers at Huntington Park, and I didn't tell him. It was a surprise, and REO Speedwagon was to play afterwards. As soon as the game ended, the fireworks went off and he was ready to leave. And of course, he was kind of in a hurry to do so because he didn't know that Speedwagon was playing. But I said, hey, they're like setting up for a band. We should stick around. And he was like, oh, yeah, because he loved music. He loved live music. And yeah, so we stuck around and we watched REO Speedwagon. And he had so much fun. And that's like one of my favorite moments I got to spend with him is watching him like relive his childhood, and he knew every word to every song. He was crying, much like I am now and have been all morning since I heard the news. He's not expected to make it. I'm holding out what faith I can based off of what information I have, but I love my father. I just FaceTimed with my brother, who is at the hospital right now. He asked me if I wanted to see my father, and I said I did, and of course I really did. And I'm glad I did, but it was brutal. He is laid up, stiff as a board, with a bunch of tubes running through him. Arms all janked up, knees locked, ankles locked. Head locked back, just looking tight, tense. More tense than I've ever seen him, and he was a tense guy. He just loved my friends. He thought I had the coolest friends. I could tell that like he knew that was a byproduct of the fact that I was cool. And it was cool to think that your dad thinks you're cool, you know? My dad thought I was really cool. He'd come see my band play. He was always so impressed with anything I did. When I went to the skate park, you know, he used to skateboard as a kid. And he wasn't scared to throw down. I remember one time we went to Dodge Skate Park and he just tried to roll into the 3-foot section, and my board came right out from under his feet. His first time on a skateboard in probably 15, 20 years. And the board just slipped out from under his feet and he fell right on his ass. And I mean, he couldn't get up. Me and a couple of my 14-year-old friends had to pick him up and carry him up the hill at Dodge Skate Park to the car. And then I, at the age of 14, had to drive him to OSU Medical Center. And it was my first time driving a car, so I was like real scared because my dad was hurt, but I was also real stoked because like I was the man. I was whipping his Corsica or whatever he had. It was cool, man, like to see how eager he was to be young and to hang out with his boy and like do what his boy took interest in. It was something that he had previously taken interest in. And so he was really excited to be there and be in that moment, and he sacrificed his body for it. And it was gangster. It was really gangster. He was such a cool dude, man. I'm talking about him like he's already gone. He is such a cool dude. He always will be. Made it. We're in Columbus. I've been flying a lot the last 3 months. But, oh man, quitting smoking episode's definitely coming soon. Tell you what, that first cigarette right when you get off an airplane. Hey, it's my mom. Yeah, it's over. My father's gone. JR came to be with me, and my dad's in heaven.